Welcome, everybody, here to the Maryland Hockey Network. Sorry for joining you mid-action here. Had some issues on setup today, but it's the Maryland Terrapins here against the Rider Bronx. And we will have the scoreboard up for you shortly here from Iceland in Hamilton Township, New Jersey. But we'll have to skip the pleasantries for now. The Terps get it here into the offensive zone. They'll try, or the defensive zone, I apologize, as they try to start to get something going. They lost to this Rider team early in the season at Fort DuPont. So far, played just about a minute, 18-15 left here in the first period. And Rider will start this attack going forward. I'm Mark McClure. Matthew Sillo is with me, and Henry Pelletier gets involved early with a save. Taken here by Eddie Coyne. Coyne turns back towards his own net in his own zone. Landon DeWin is hounding him down there on the near side. Puck comes out towards the middle, though, and here's a chance to break out for the Bronx. Christopher Wallacco is checked against the boards by Hunter Airy. He was the hero last night with 2 goals in the third period. Nguyen picks up the puck. He'll take it up ice. Dumps it in, chased after by Rider, but that one came in before he passed the red line, and Christian Warozinski makes the play. Touches up at least, and that'll be an icing against the Terps with 17:33 left here in period number 1.
Well, now that we have our first breather of the game, we are, again, sorry for that delay, but we are here from Maryland Hockey Network. We're finally set up. It was a tough go of it here in this location, but we apologize for that again, and we thank you for joining us here at the Iceland Skating Center in Hamilton, New Jersey.
Not too far from your hunting ground, so same state at least.
That's right.
Here comes Rider. They have it behind the Maryland net. Out to the point. Here comes a shot. That one just barely rattled wide. It may have been redirected. Airy tries to get the puck back. He lost his stick in the process, and then it goes back into the neutral zone where it'll be taken by Warozinski. Warner doing a good job, though, pressuring the puck. He has it down there by the Rider, and he's pinned against the boards there by Warozinski. Puck scuttles out here to near the Rider bench. They try and stretch the ice quickly, but pass had a little too much heat on it. He'll be chased down by Holman. A bad backhand, though, and he turned it over. Dominic Curcio back to the left point. Shot comes in. That one drifts wide. It's recovered here in the corner. Rider continuing to put pressure on. 16:30 left in the opening period. Maryland's able to clear to the neutral zone. Only gets him a second of a break, though, as the puck's fired right back in by the Bronx. Piper Holman starts the breakout the other way. Kyle Abosh, who's getting an opportunity to dress tonight, had the puck for a moment. Goes back to Holman with it, though. Holman dumps it into the right corner.
Abosh wearing number 23 tonight. He's playing with Warner and Pedersen on the fourth line.
This is C.J. Perkins. He's recovered the puck for Rider in their own den. He sent it towards Michael Jinks, but Jinks let it go up across the boards. Maryland gets it back, though, with McAvoy. He tried to feed it to Eden, who was in the slot. Nothing doing there. Now Beganowski's checked up against the left boards. Rider wins the puck back. They clear. Now it's a foot race for it near the blue line. It is won by the Terrapins in the end. They're able to swing it around, trying to clear the zone yet again. They do get it back to the neutral zone. Eddie Coyne drives past the blue line. Had a little 1-2 as he gets the puck back behind the net. Coyne, centering pass. Could be a chance developing, but a backhander goes off the pad of Pelletier. TJ Evan on the shot for Rider. Maryland tries to break out, but they immediately turn the puck over. Goes right to Nick Ruggiero. Ruggiero gave the puck up. Here's DJ Suture. Suture had it poke checked away. It's taken here by Haight. Haight gets it up to McAvoy yet again. This is Maryland's final game of the conference regular season. They've had 4 wins in conference this season against Stevenson and Drexel, 2 apiece there. But they are looking to finish on a strong note. They currently sit on the bottom half of the mock standings, and with the seeding coming up for the mock playoffs, they want to try and maybe make one more push to get near the top half.
And their next game will come against the Naval Academy, a team that they have not played yet this year, and that'll be part of the Crab Pot, that Maryland Classic tournament.
Ryder has it in the neutral zone. Pass goes forward, flips off of Joey Cole. Cole flattened Tucker Healy near the neutral zone. Here's a shot from right on the doorstep. Justin Rauschen, and really nice save there from Pelletier. Stays in the zone for a moment. Maryland gets a clear. They try and find Eden, who was the head of the pack, but he couldn't control the puck, and now it goes back into the Ryder end. Some physical play here. The near side boards. Maryland stayed on, according to the ref there, as it was fired back into the offensive zone for the Terps. It's taken back here, though, by Wallako. Wallako forcing the issue up the near side. He was hit against the boards. Airy keeps it. Holds under pressure. Gets it to Tomaszewski. Poke checked away. Now here's Muirhead the other way. Muirhead just dumps this one in lazily. It's played by Adam Godfrey, the goaltender tonight for this Ryder Bronx team. Maryland wins it back with Landon to win. Wynn got hit. Now Drake directs it in front, but Chase Wilson couldn't put it on net. Now here's Drake again from the left dot. A shot comes in, and a save made by Godfrey.
Trevor Drake, heard his name quite a bit in the last 24 hours. He scored the shootout winner last night at the Gardens Ice House to seal the deal for the Terps in their senior night. Very special moment for him and the team as a whole. And that was obviously his first goal of the season. So a big moment for him.
The draw ends up getting the puck tied up here at the near side left corner. 13-10 to go here in the first period. No score between the Bronx and the Terrapins. Ryder looking to break out here. They've generated a lot of offense. They are a high-flying offense near the top part of the mock this season. Puck is dumped in behind Pelletier. Pelletier holds the puck, backhands it over to Ray McNamara. McNamara gets it to Landon Nguyen, who helped it along, but this may be icing. No, it is not. It is waved off by the near side official. Drake picks the puck back up into a centering spot. Warner with a backhander, but it goes just high.
Drake always gets the right chances. He just got that time, made a good pass there. Didn't shoot the puck that time, but we saw last night 3 or 4 times. I mean, Drake was denied and denied and denied, but he did everything he needed to do. The goaltender, Mason Moyer, last night just stood his crease. He finally got that chance in the shootout to bury it, and he did.
Here's TJ Evan, a shot. That one just whizzes past the glove of Pelletier. Recovered again near side. This time by Coyne. Coyne tries a shot. That one's deflected high and into the netting for a stoppage here. 11:59 to go in the first period.
So we're going to see that fourth line back out there. Thomas Pettersson playing forward tonight. We normally see him on defense. They play forward in the ACC Showcase, which they swept.
Faceoff goes to Ryder. A quick shot by Coyne off the draw, and another glove save there by Pelletier. Draw goes to Ryder yet again. They've been good in the circle so far in this game. Do their best to hold it in the zone. Trying to hold it in. This is Dylan Quinn. Quinn wins the puck nicely. Now an opportunity for a shot from Drexel. My goodness, Drexel still thinking about yesterday. Ryder, suture shot goes high, then a redirect in front, and they scored it. Dylan Quinn on the goal. He got into a good spot in front of Pelletier, shielded him from the puck, and directed it home. 1-0 in favor of the home squad.
All the referees, the officials are discussing something. I'm not sure if they're discussing the goal itself, but
may just be, was it redirected and who gets credit for it?
The net was off its moorings. I guess maybe not good enough. The net always comes off its moorings, so they just continue to play.
So they're going to wave this off.
No goal.
They wave it off. No goal from the official.
And now one of the linesmen goes over to the net and fixes it right away. Sprays some of Pelletier's water on the pipes. Maybe that was the reason. Who knows? We'll get clarification for that during the intermission. But for now, it's no goal. It remains 0-0.
We have our scoreboard back, so we'll have that updated for you. Still no score. 4-3 shots in favor of the Rider Bronx. 11.5 to play. And again, a long extended conversation about this goal. I'm sure Bronx not super excited about that goal being waved off.
Yeah, and you see the Rider head coach is voicing his frustration. I don't know if it's a different reason from the net coming off its moorings, but I mean, it had to be half a foot off, so I feel like it's only fair to wave off the goal, but that's just me. And we have a pretty good view of that net up here.
Yeah, it's a little closer just for connection purposes to the Maryland zone, or what is the Maryland zone, what will be for the first and third period. So it looked, again, I didn't see anything that was super out of hand, but no goal. Says the official will stay, no score here, 11.5 to go in the first period.
And again, we'll get clarification for that during the intermission. We'll give you guys watching the actual call on that and what the ruling was.
Healy gets it up to Eden. Now Muirhead, who's rejoined the first line. He was there at the beginning of the season. Then he had that injury at Rowan and rejoined near the bottom six. But now he's back with the top group. Here's Tomaszewski, rattles one wide to the right. It goes back to the neutral zone. Airy has to take it there. He dumps it in up the right side. But it's taken away here by Nick Padula. Padula has a shot, and that one goes high. And that one caught the top of the glass. That's enough for the netting, according to the official.
And Muirhead getting into it with the refs.
Yeah, he's had a tendency to do that this season. But we'll stay with no score. 10:52 left to go. So again, we're going to have a conversation.
Jeez. Is this another issue with the net? What's going on here? Now
They may be telling Pelletier about knocking the net off the moorings. He's had a tendency to do. He took a minor penalty last week, last Saturday to the day, for delay of game for knocking the net off its moorings. So it may be a possibility from the Rider bench that they want to watch that. So he's going to get one warning here, but he's got to start watching knocking that net off the moorings. Even if it's not intentional, I could still call it. Bad giveaway here. Rider with a chance. That was a good job there, though, by Maryland. They clogged the lane nicely. That was DePoy that got down. He's actually a pretty good two-way forward.
He is, DePoy. And you see him all over the ice.
Backhand chance in a dangerous spot. That was a bad job by Godfrey. Just couldn't settle the puck down. Backhander almost found the back of the net. Bronx looking to break out again here. They've been dangerous in these spots. Wrist shot, pad save made by Pelletier. That time he denied Christopher Wallacco. Maryland breaks the other way. This one flipped in net front. Couldn't find Beganowski. DePoy recovers the puck. Sends it in behind. Eddie Coyne recovers for the Bronx. Coyne, a good move there to beat a defender. Now he's in all alone. He still has two defenders in front of him to beat, and he lost it on the way. And an easy poke check from Pelletier clears the lines. Beganowski had it, lost it. Cole Schneider. Schneider tried the spinorama pass. Does get it off, though, to Dominic Cercio, I'm sorry.
You see Rider try to do the Michigan goal there.
So a hit against the boards here against Landon Nguyen, icing a late wave off there as it was taken behind the net by Godfrey. Maryland could not generate any offense, though, from that possible chance. Piper Holman kept it in the zone just for a moment, though, as it's taken here by the Bronx. They're going to get aggressive again up the ice. Here's C.J. Perkins, a shot save made, rebound, and no one can clean it up for the Bronx. Now with 8:55 left to go in the first period. Still no score. Rider had a goal waved off on a tip-in by Dylan Quinn for what we can only presume was the net coming off its moorings, but we will have a full description of what the issue was there during the intermission break. Looks like we're going to get a penalty here against Piper Holman. I'm not quite sure what the signal was there. It looked like it was a hook. Holman's actually had a couple of issues staying out of the box. That's 3 straight games with a penalty.
He had one last night. Yeah, he did.
But according to the rest of the team, they were actually supposed to get hate for that penalty. No, they said the serve by number 9. The penalty is on Pelletier. At least that can be my only belief for a minor penalty. No one was thrown out of the game. Here's Eden breaking out. Left circle, throws on the brakes, beats the man. Could this be a great shot? It is saved by the blocker. That would have been highlight reel material from Liam Eden because he absolutely crossed over one of the Rider defenders. Maryland to break it out. Trying to get the puck back. Rider recovers, though, here with Rosinski. To the point. Still a power play chance here for Riders. They set up the shape. Shot blocked here by McAvoy. Dominic Curcio tries to get it back up to the point for Dalfara. Got underneath his stick, though. Good kill so far here for the Terrapins. There's a minute and 5 seconds left on it. Christopher Wallacco waiting. Goes across. Wrist shot. Save made by Pelletier. That one came in from Michael Dalfara. And another stoppage here with 7:47 to go in the first. 7-5 the shots in favor of Rider. Draw goes to the Bronx Coin. Edge of the area. Wrists one in. Wanted a deflection, but he ended up hitting it off the stick of Airy. Airy takes it into the neutral zone. That'll kill some time here on this power play for Rider. But Coin's ready to bring it back in again up the near side boards. He throws on the brakes. It's taken away nearly by Muirhead. Held in, though, by C.J. Perkins, and Perkins swings it around. Gets it to DJ Suker. Coin. Left circle for Coin. He'll turn around. Waiting for that right pass, as they say. TJ Evan goes back across looking for Suture. Laid it back for Coin. Coin finds his way right in front, tried to go across and feed it to Evan, but Evan didn't look like he was really expecting the puck. So here's TJ Evan restarting, flips it up into the neutral zone, almost took that through unpressed. And now Maryland gets back to even strength. As this dump in from Rider came from too far, and that's going to be icing.
You're going to see the third line out there getting some work. The Chase Wilson line with Landon Wynn and the Dragon Slayer Trevor Drake.
Face-off will be to the left of Godfrey. Draw is won by the Terrapins. The quick wrist shot in was blocked. Here come the Bronx with TJ Evan leading the charge forward. Evan up the left side. Looks for a shot. He'll put one in, tight angle save made by Pelletier. Well, the Terps hits the ice down here behind the net. He keeps it alive with a good hand pass, but can't do that in your own zone here in the ACHA.
So we'll get a face off to Pelletier's right.
And it will be Wilson up against Justin Rauch. Maryland gets possession off the draw. 6:10 to go here in the period. Just about. Landon Wynn tried to get the puck. This is certainly offsides, as Wynn was a touch ahead of Chase Wilson on that entry. Eight-5 the shots for Rider. But both sides have had some chances so far. We had the disallowed goal earlier from Dylan Quinn. This face-off will be neutral zone. DePoy can't get it done there on that effort, but the draw went all the way back off the pad of Godfrey. Trying to clear. Christopher Wallacco didn't get it out convincingly. Out to the near side boards. Dylan Quinn has it taken away by DePoy, but right there behind him was Wallacco. Took it right back for Rider. Into the Bronx zone, Michael Jinks plays it around. It finds its way to Quinn again. He's hit by McAvoy. DePoy gets the puck from Maryland and dumps it back into the right corner. Jinks to clear with a backhand. Tried to feed that one along was Wallacco, but his pass was a little bit off target. Maryland has to reset here in the neutral zone. Puck swings around. Marozinski. Backhand pass to Quinn. Not a good spot, though, for him. He's going to be lined up for a hit. McAvoy did a good job, honestly, just to try to win the puck back. Viganowski's pass was off target. Now Hate's pass is off target, and it ends up being flipped in to the Terps bench right off of Joe Carter. So the face-off will be in the neutral zone.
We'll see how the Terps' energy is tonight after a quick turnaround from last night. Last night was a 9 o'clock game, and they're back on the road again around 2 o'clock this afternoon, so very quick turnaround.
Here comes the man himself, Daniel Tomaszewski. They call him Chevy around the squad.
Some good nicknames on this team. Some good names in general. A lot of hockey names on this team, but Chevy is a good hockey nickname.
Shot from long distance. Pelletier handles that one without any issues. 4:43 left in the first period. No score between Rider and the University of Maryland. Face-off will be to the left of Pelletier. It'll be Wilson going up against TJ Evan. Puck comes to the near side. Maryland tries to break out quickly. Can't do it. Coyne got the puck, flipped it back in. It was gloved down by Tomaszewski. Tomaszewski sent it towards Drake, but no control by Maryland. Here's Dylan Quinn dumping it. He chases after it. Airy backhands it clear. Tomaszewski wants to start a Maryland attack there. Chances have been few and far between. Coyne plays it off the glass. Slipped up by Sucher, but it didn't really get where he needed it to go. Trevor Drake picks it up. He's checked from behind. Really good back check there by TJ Evan. Didn't last long, though. Chase Wilson won it back for the Terrapins. It goes in behind the Rider net. Bronx won a clear from Coyne. He'll wait, though, until he gets what he's looking for, but his pass is taken at the blue line by Trevor Drake, and then he got it over to Chase Wilson, but his redirect went wide.
It was a nice keep in by Drake, barely keeping it in front of the blue line.
Board-rattling hit, though, by Quinn there on Daniel Tomaszewski. As we have another big hit behind the net by TJ Evan of Rider. Bronx flip it clear. Muirhead gloves it down near center ice. 3.5 left to go in the first period. Muirhead up the left wing boards. Trying to shake Coyne. He tried a little toe drag and lost the puck on the boards. Coyne goes up to Joey Cole. Cole in the attacking zone, can't do anything with it, just gives it up to Airy. Healy, now it's Eden, goes across for Muirhead. He's in some space down the left side here. Here's Andrew Muirhead with a tight angle, and he just puts it past the far post, and he's hit hard. He's down, and he'll stay down.
Looks like Muirhead really shaken up on this play.
He was in space. He took the shot from a tight angle, and then it was cleared after he took the shot by one of the Rider defenders. Took a tumble into the glass, and it leads to the stoppage here. 2:58 left to go in the opening period. Again, we apologize for going on a little late today. It's a tough little spot here we're broadcasting from Rider, as they are the home team. They get the perch across between the benches. You might be seeing as the exchanges come back and forth. We are up on the opposite side on top of the locker rooms where it's a balancing act up here, I must say.
That's a good way to put it.
We're going to have strong calves after this game is what I will tell you.
Yeah, we're going to have to wash our clothes maybe a couple times.
A lot of dust up here, insulation, and we had to move a couple, literally 10 minutes before the game, which is the reason that we had that late start.
Yeah, I saw you broke a serious sweat. I think my leg might be a little bloodied up.
Yeah, mine maybe too. I definitely have a cut on my left hand. Puck will come out to the neutral zone here, but I mean, what do we not do? It's ACHA hockey. We're prepared for everything here.
You never know what you're going to get. We're used to it at this point, so as long as we get to broadcast the game, we'll run a marathon.
It'll be DePoy looking across at Justin Roch. Roch did a good job getting a skate in there wins the puck for his squad, and the Bronx have a chance to bring it into the offensive zone. Cole lays a good hit. Now a big hit by Roch, but the puck did find its way to the neutral zone with 2:45 left to go here in the period. Puck deflects off the stick of Beganowski, goes into the Rider zone. Michael Dalfara gets it over from one D spot to the other. Dalfara tried to escape a hit here in the near side boards, gave up the puck but did avoid the hit. Now tries to clear it up ice. This is no icing as far as the officials are concerned. A couple bodies go together in the corner there as Warozinski digging for this puck. 2 Terps and 2 Bronx. Eventually it does come loose. Rider's way. Warozinski with a big flip forward, but it goes straight to Tyler McAvoy. But the pressure's on him. He gets it over to Piper Holman. He's checked from behind, but he did get the pass to Eden. Eden up the left wing. Changes directions. He tried to avoid Warozinski, but did give up the puck. Now a chance to break out here. Perkins. That was a great last-second stick check there from Ryan Haight. Get that shot from going nowhere near the net with 101 seconds left to play in the first period.
You mentioned DePoy earlier in the first period. I do really admire his game. He's playing. He's a rookie on the team, a sophomore. It wasn't no season last year, so he plays some big minutes on this team. Second line center. He does all the fundamentals correctly. You mentioned he's a two-way forward. He's all over the ice, and he had a great saucer pass on his last shift there. I noticed that.
Healy just throws one off of the chest protector of Godfrey. He covers for the draw. Down to 1.5 minutes left.
Speaking of DePoy being a rookie, you look at the bottom 9 forwards on this team. 7 of them are rookies, so this is a very young Terps team. They're certainly learning. Obviously, you have Eden and Muirhead are non-rookies on that first line. Healy's also a rookie.
Just a succession of hits down there. We saw 3 big hits, as this will be covered by Pelletier. Going to be a little dust up here as per usual, a little light snowing of Henry Pelletier, and you're not going to let that happen to your goaltender. And it looked like it was looked like civil conversation there between DJ Suture, who came flying in, and Henry Pelletier.
Well, I'm sure their vocal cords are warmed up after last night's game.
Bronx in at 17-3-2. They were 10-0 early in the season. They were fantastic, and then they had everything going for them, and then they had the streak broken by Stevenson in a shootout. Maryland lost him in the first round, but here's Liam Eden with a shot, and it goes wide to the left of your screen. Now Eden still keeping the chance alive, trying to get a backhander off. It's loose right in front. That's probably going to be a penalty here against Liam Eden for holding. You can just see him preventing the defender from getting the stick down. And it's a tough break, but definitely the correct call in my book. Look, hold that. Actually, it's going to be against Rider. Penalty goes against Dylan Quinn for holding. Elbowing, actually, the call.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I saw the ref make that motion to his elbow.
So, my bad, a little bit of a misread there. It looked like there was a jockey in the center there. It looked like there may have been holding on Eden, but instead it's elbowing.
Great chance here
Against Rider, so Maryland with a power play chance, their first of the night. Steinberg holding on to the puck, gets it over to Beganowski. Beganowski over to Haight.
Gotta
Haight holds it in.
Be aware of the clock, too. You got 30 seconds, so if they don't score, they'll get the power play to start the second period, but you got to be aware of that.
Oh, this puck goes out into the neutral zone. It was fumbled. Here's a chance on the counter from Rider. Rister, save made by Pelletier, denying Joey Cole shorthanded.
And we're going to get a full personnel change here for the team in black.
I'll have that first unit on here for the last 19.5 seconds. Healy wins the faceoff against Evan. Tomaszewski up the left side. Comes Muirhead. Wanted to lay it back, but no one was at the opposite point for him. And this is again an opportunity to break out. TJ Evan goes in towards the slot, and he's hit by McAvoy, and they're probably going to say that's interference. They're going to call interference against McAvoy, saying that Evan did not have the puck at the time of that hit. So a late penalty here in the first period against McAvoy, and we'll skate 4-on-4 for 2 seconds, and then 4 minute and 9 seconds to start the second period, followed by a abbreviated Rider power play. Face-off will be to the left of Pelletier for Maryland. Just trying to tie this puck up would be the key.
Yeah.
Face-off just trying to prevent a draw win and then quick shot is all you're trying to avoid here if you're Healy. Healy does a good job executing that to perfection, just pins it up against the legs there, and that takes us to the end of the first period. No score so far between the Rider Broncs and the Maryland Terrapins. And I know we came on a little late, so we didn't get an opportunity to break down what we kind of thought we were going to see. Rider definitely, you look on paper, probably playing a little bit better hockey right now, but the Terrapins went toe for toe with them there in the first period, and 9 to 7 shots. It's not like they were totally beaten down there in the first period. Maryland got some good energy, and they need to continue that in the second period. Got to find one pass, and this has been an issue for Maryland. Their essentially goal-to-shot ratio has not been what they need it to be.
Yeah, and they even put the puck in the net too, but thankfully that one got disallowed for Rider. And I think Rider's definitely playing better hockey, but I mean, that's a team that just keeps reeling in win after win. So I think Terps are happy to go into intermission scoreless. We're going to have about 50 seconds of shorthanded play after the 4-on-4 ends. So McAvoy will stay in the box a little bit longer than Quinn for Rider. But we go to the first intermission, tied 0-0.
Maryland, as we said, coming off a couple of wins in a row. They want to do everything they can to try and improve their seeding for the mock playoffs, which are coming up in 2 short weeks. But after one here at Iceland, no score between the Broncs and the Terrapins. We'll be back after the break for the start of the second on the Maryland Hockey Network. apologize for that. The music's still playing there from the intermission, so big apology there, but Perkins with the goal. Sorry about that again, because I was playing for a long stretch. Michael Dalfara.
We apologize. See some comments from
Yeah, from the fans. And we apologize.
8 minutes ago. We apologize about that.
About that, we really, truly do. I'm sorry about that. I just missed it.
So are they not able to hear us at all, or is this music?
It depends on how loud the music was. It's probably muddled at best, unfortunately.
Sorry about that.
So C.J. Perkins gets the goal. Cole Schneider on the assist there, as well as Dominic Cercio. And then we have a penalty here against Maryland. Ryan Haight to the box for interference, so power play chance here for Ryder. Coyne wrists one in. That one goes off the right pad into the near side boards. And then it's cleared down the ice by Maryland. Ryder will have to recover. Shots 12-7. For Ryder so far, and they have a 1-0 lead powered by C.J. Perkins, his goal to make it 1-0. DJ Suture. It's over to C.J. Perkins. Perkins wraps it around over to Coyne. Coyne thinks about the one-timer. A save made by Pelletier. Eden gets it to Tomaszewski. Back pass here, Beganowski. That's a great glove save by Godfrey. Just popped it up. And in the end, Terps could not capitalize. They trail by a goal here late. Or midway through, I should say, the second period. TJ Evan, he's crushed by Liam Eden up the left side. Puck goes towards the neutral zone. It's taken there by Warozinski. Michael Dalfara. Dalfara gets it to Alako. Alako in, shot goes wide, recovers it. Back out to the left point here for Dalfara. Dalfara with a point-to-point pass over to Dominic Cercio. Cercio back to Alako. Now here comes a one-timer, save made by Pelletier on the redirect, and Maryland back to 5-on-5. Pass in front here. Shot goes wide from Cercio. Ryder gets it back in the neutral zone. Michael Dalfara gets it over for Suture. Steinberg back over to DePoy. DePoy's hit against the boards there by Schneider. 9:45 to go in the period. Here is McAvoy, wrists it in. Maryland with a rebound chance, and they scored it. Ryan Haight on the rebound, and the Terps have tied it at 1.
Wow, Ryan Haight getting called for the penalty. Comes out of the box. And he just gets that loose puck and buries it on the blocker side of the goaltender. And the Terps even the game at 1.
What the Terps needed, and now we got a new hockey game. 9:35
Height's
here in the second.
First point of the season in his 10th game.
Picks up that goal for the rookie as this one flipped up by the netting there. Didn't go into the netting. I think the Ryder thought it did, but there was no whistle. Well, now there's a big breakout chance. We have a Bronk down, but here's a 2-on-1 chance, and it's poked away there by Justin Roach, or the shot was poked away from Justin Ross. And then we have a retaliation hit here at center ice as DePoy goes down. There was a big hit against Quinn. He was the one that was down. He got up, and then he found the man that hit him in DePoy and kind of fed it back to him. And as you would expect, there's going to be a little dust up here. I'm not sure if either DePoy is struggling because he's hurt or if he's struggling because he may have had a skate issue.
That's not a good sign, too. DePoy tried to get up, and he just kept falling over, so obviously we hope he's okay. And now he just gets to the bench, and it doesn't look too good, so.
Fights his way off. It's going to be a minor penalty against Quinn. That's his second minor in this game. And Maryland has an opportunity to possibly get this lead for the first time in this game. Shots 15-8 for Rider, but Maryland with an opportunity to take the lead if they can capitalize on the power play. It has not been something they've been great at this year. Tomaszewski. It's over to Eden. McAvoy. That's a one-timer in. That was deflected, but good save made by Godfrey. Here's Healy. Back to McAvoy. McAvoy goes to Eden at the left circle. He drifts in. Fires a shot, wanted a rebound. It did come loose, but not to a Terrapin, and it's cleared. Liam Eden goes to McAvoy. McAvoy curls it around the board, trying to pick out Tomaszewski. His back pass, though, was intercepted. Eden held it in. Got it over to McAvoy. Backhand to Eden. Liam Eden swerves free. Finds some space here, goes across for Healy, but he could not get good contact on the shot. McAvoy comes in with a shot. Now it's loose right in front. Didn't go either way there, and then a clear by Rider. They beat everyone down the ice. TJ Evans did. It didn't turn into a breakaway, thankfully for the Terps. Now here's a chance for Maryland to counter as the puck went out into the neutral zone. Here's Healy. Drifts forward. Give it up to Tomaszewski. Got it right back. Healy to Tomaszewski. Wrist shot from a tight angle save made by Godfrey. Another chance to break out here for Rider. Here's Roch chasing it down. Roch, a tight angle shot. That was off the outside of the net. That was off the outside of the net. You may have seen the net bulge a little bit there, but it did not go in. Tomaszewski tries to get it to Drake. Went over to Roch, and he was tripped up there, and it was a late signal for a hook against Jason Steinberg, and it'll be 4-on-4 hockey for 11 seconds.
So Steinberg goes off. And another chance for the Bronx. We'll get a minute 49 of power play time after the Quinn penalty expires.
So this draw is going to go down into the Rider zone. Offensively, I should say, as it's going to be 4-on-4 just for a moment here, and then Maryland's going to have to go on the kill. It goes out to Coyne. He couldn't control it there for a second. Now he's pressured. Wilson fell down. Coyne in the slot, a shot and a save by Pelletier. Faceoff went to Rider. They'll try and set up again here. 7 minutes left in the second period. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Eddie Coyne has it. Rister. It's a little bit wobbly as it was deflected. Maryland gets a clear. Now it's a foot race for the puck here. Chase Wilson gets it. He'll just fire it in from no angle. Goes off the glove of Godfrey. And Coyne will start the rush here for the Bronx. 6.5 to go. 16-13 in shots so far. It's been a pretty even hockey game. Maryland's played the counterattack well against a high-powered offense like the one that Ryder regularly showcases, as Evan curled it around. Couple of hits here in the left corner as Ryder tries to get this puck loose. It's a pass across here. They're trying to pick out Evan. Evan back to the point for Coyne. Now across for Suture. Does a good job shaking his man, but the shot goes wide. 40 seconds left on the power play. Coyne has it again. Drives in. Pass across. Got over Suture's stick, though. Into the corner. Ray McNamara lays the hit. Ryder still with possession, though. Here's a wrist shot from Cole that goes wide. And then the puck finds its own way out into the neutral zone. Deganowski nearly won that puck. It goes behind. It was good composure there from Godfrey to swing it around the boards as he plays it. Dominic Curcio is the front man on this attack. Poke checked away by Airy. And then the clear by Maryland. That's going to, likelihood give them a successful kill. There's only 3 seconds left on that niner to Steinberg. He'll just quickly hop out of the box, go to the bench. Maryland gets fresh skaters on. And Daniel Tomaszewski takes it in the neutral zone where he will dump it in. Pass goes near the center for Eden. Taken away, though, by Coyne. Coyne's clear attempt only goes as far as Tomaszewski. Now here's Healy again. He's hit by Wawrzinski. Now Airy loses his stick as he was trying to play that in. He'll kick past it over to Daniel Tomaszewski. Tomaszewski with a backhander towards no one in particular. It's going to give the puck back to the Bronx. Wallako going at the Maryland defense all on his own. Tight angle shot there, goes off the glass. Wawrzinski fires one in, hit a Bronc up high. Maryland had a breakout chance. Eden was ahead of the pack, but the pass couldn't get there. Almost a yard sale at this point out there. We got a stick down. We got a glove down.
And Airy, without a stick, he was able to still use his physicality to shove the Bronx players out of the crease, give his goaltender a little bit more space. Smart hockey by Airy. There's really not much else he could do.
Suture shot off the shoulder of Pelletier. Goes out and around. And whistle goes. Here is it looked like Maryland may have gone off sides after the puck exited the zone.
Got a good game so far against the 17-3-2 Bronx.
This would be a big confidence booster for Maryland to end on 3 straight conference wins, especially going into the Crab Pot, where they have not won in 30 years. 1992, their only Crab Pot tournament title.
Yeah, you have the powerhouses in this conference, Ryder being one of them, but there's really no easy win out of all the teams here. Every game is competitive. Every game is tough. But they managed to win 2 against Drexel last night in comeback fashion. And now tonight they play against one of the better teams in the conference, Ryder.
Pass that was flicked up into the air goes off the roof. That's going to create a stoppage here. 3.5, a little less than that to go here in the second period. At
least we've got good quality tonight for our stream.
Yeah, that's the reason we were late today. Getting on air, we needed to move the stream over a little bit so we could get a wired connection, and that's why that happened as the shot comes in, save made by Godfrey there with the glove. We're getting there, is what I always like to say. We're making progress every game as we get closer and closer to actually putting together a full, complete broadcast into the 17th game. It's actually the 18th game as we have a little bit of an infraction on the face-off. Someone's getting tossed out of this draw.
Well, going back to what you said, I've learned a lot through broadcasting in the ACHA, but if there's one thing that I can list and one thing only, is that you got to make do with what you have.
You have to make do with what you have. It's definitely the truth. We are sitting up. It's in a dusty overhang here. We had to move everything over. That's why we came on late. We were scramble brain. That's probably part of the reason that you guys had to listen to 8 minutes of music you did not ask for.
It really looks like we're looks like a bomb hit up here, and we just set our stuff up in the rubble. That's really what it is.
But at the end of the day, we're putting on a decent show, at least we think, as at least we have the video working in a solid light today here at Iceland in New Jersey.
Well, Maryland Hockey Network certainly has a good list of memories. You could add another one this setting tonight.
McAvoy plays it around, tries to get it to Landon Nguyen. Nguyen had it. Now there's a gaggle of bodies here. Piper Holman amongst them for Maryland trying to poke this puck loose. Nguyen gets it in the end, gets it to McAvoy. McAvoy has to change direction. Go over to Landon Nguyen. Puck got free, though, as Nguyen was trying to take it up ice. It's taken away by the Bronx. It's dumped in up the left side by Walako. It was Rauch. Rauch backhand passes it, trying to get it back to Coyne. Coyne hit against the boards. Backhands it back over to Perkins. Perkins cross ice feed, intercepted by Maryland just for a moment, though, as it went towards the neutral zone. Taken back by Coyne. Coyne in behind the Maryland net. It was played by Pelletier. Landon Nguyen's clear attempt did not get all the way out. Now a cross ice pass. That's a great defensive play by Piper Holman to get down. The man can still move. Did a great job clogging that passing lane.
Got a veteran presence on this team.
That giveaway, though, could create a problem here for Maryland. A pass again was tipped away at the last moment. Down to 1:15 to go in the period. Here's Coyne at the left point. Eddie Coyne got to change direction again, and Maryland elects to go for a change here. That could lead to an opportunity going forward. It actually will not, because Ryder's off sides because C.J. Perkins was down injured.
Got a penalty.
So it was an injury there, and that's a tough break for Ryder. He can't go into the zone with an injured player in the zone. Still has to uphold the rule that someone's in the zone technically. But Piper Holman, again, has to go to the box.
Yeah, I believe it was elbowing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it appears to be the call. Holman has to go, and this is technically his second time in the box, but the first time he was serving a penalty, either it was on Pelletier or it actually may have been too many men on the ice.
And scratch that, it's actually a high sticking call. We hear from the PA system.
There's a wrister in that may have caught mask from Pelletier. Shot came in from Del Farra. 52.7 to go in the second period. 1-1 between these two sides. Maryland trying to get this puck back. They bring it past center ice. This is Beganowski. He loses it. Gives it away back to Wawrzyński. Wawrzyński's pass had a little bit too much mustard on it. Got all the way through the zone. Goes back out to the left point. Walako. He dumped it into the corner and ends up back at Walako's stick at the left point. Fanned on this pass, though. Maryland was able to dump it away with a backhander from Beganowski. Beganowski doing everything he could to distract the goaltender who's trying to play the puck there. Back into the Bronx offensive zone. Schneider backhands one. That's a great save off the arm of Pelletier last moment. He had to cover the near post, was able to do it. And that takes us to the break. Tied at 1.
Good last second save there. We normally talk about the Terps' issues with giving up goals in the final minute of the period. Now they got a penalty in the final minute of that one. Went the other side. The opposition had the same at the end of the first period. But we got a 1-1 hockey game. So tied again going into the final 20 minutes. Good one tonight, Maryland Hockey Network.
C.J. Perkins had the goal there for Ryder to give them a 1-0 lead, but Maryland responded on the rebound goal by Ryan Haight, his first point in his 10th game. As we'll go to break here, knotted at 1 on the Maryland Hockey Network. 19-15 the shots in favor of Ryder. Should be an exciting conclusion here at Iceland. Stick with us as we'll take a break, and then we'll be back for the conclusion of the third period. The Maryland Hockey Network after this. Back here on Maryland Hockey Network with the music off, and we're ready for the third period.
Yeah,
so
no
now
more.
For the first time, we've had 3 tries at this. 3.
No Dragon Slayer music, no Super Mario or
whatever.
sci-fi.
Now, believe it or not, okay, so we'll go ahead and spill the beans. There's music here from the old NHL video games for the Sega Genesis, and the kind of jazzy music's from some old computer games. That's where you have to understand, people. Our czar when it comes to music is all about the PD. Got to be in the public domain. Copyright reasons. So the music's not going to be insanely popular, as we've seen from some of the comments. We're doing the best we can, people, with what we're given. But we're trying to give you the best experience you can watching Terps hockey. And it's a 1-1 game here, entering the third period.
This is unrelated, but Patrick Beganowski is always dancing on the ice. Every time there's a song playing.
Yeah, he's a dancer.
I'm all for it. I love it. But anyway, as he falls as I say that. But anyway, we're ready for the third period. 1-1 hockey game. We got a good one for you tonight.
Here's Suture bringing it in for Ryder to open this period. They nearly slapped that one, and that was Joey Cole there. Almost a Michigan goal, not quite the same thing, but still almost slapped it out of midair and put it in the back of the net. Maryland is still on the penalty kill for another 30 seconds here to start this period, but they're going to have a breakout chance here on the shorthanded spot. DePoy with a shot and Godfrey with a save to equal the effort. Suture takes the puck from his own zone, gets it up to Cole, but the pass is a little off target, and McAvoy throws it into the corner. A stick goes flying up in the air from Cole. Looks like a penalty going to be assessed against Maryland. So Godfrey goes to the bench, but they pass it right to McAvoy, and that's going to kill that. But it'll be 5-on-3 for 7 seconds, and we'll see this call.
Yeah, Terps are right back to the penalty issues.
Another high stick is called, this time on Beganowski. And we'll come down here to the close end of the ice for this face-off here at Iceland. Terps and Ryder. Maryland 7-9-1. This is their last conference game of the season, while Ryder is 17-3-2 this season near the top of the mock conference.
The 6th Maryland penalty of the night, and the third period is just underway. Not a good sign. I mean, time and time again they run into penalty issues. They've been good with it the last few games, better with it. But, I mean, 6 penalties through 40 minutes and 50 seconds is not good.
So it's a quick kill of that 5-on-3. Maryland won the faceoff and was able to bring it in, but now they are down still 5-on-4 for a minute 40. Ryder will set up the shape here. This is Cercio. He assisted that first goal. Rister comes in from the point. That one went wide from Wallako, the captain of this Ryder team. Another shot in. That one a pad saved by Pelletier. Goes out to the point. Again a wrist shot, and this one gloved by Henry Pelletier.
He's so good at stopping pucks through traffic. I think I mentioned it last night on the broadcast, but he's just able to read those pucks. I'm sure for a goaltender it's very hard seeing through traffic, and they had a lot of traffic on that shot. Seems to always get it in his mitt.
18:25 to go in the period. Maryland tries to get it clear. Coyne had it for a moment, then lost it. Got it over to TJ Evan. Evan to Suture. Suture floats one in, and again, this one will be swept clean by Pelletier and covered.
Probably coughing for all the dust up here.
18-12 left here in the third period. 1:04 left on the minor penalty to Beganowski. Still a 1-1 hockey game. Draw is won by Ryder. Suture will play it around. He'll get to Cole. Cole over to Perkins. Perkins in the corner. Back out to the point for Coyne. Coyne gives it up for Evan, a shot, and it's blocked by Haight.
Good block by Haight. Gets the approval of his teammates on the bench.
Coyne has it as he drifts to the left point. Into the circle. Passes it back towards Suture. His shot save made. Rebound chance for Cole, and he scored it. Joey Cole on the rebound. And it's a 2-1 game. Ryder with the lead on the power play. 17:39 to go here as we'll restart 2-1 now. Rider with the lead. Maryland's given them all they can handle so far in this game, but they take the lead there on the power play. Maryland's trips to the box finally haunt them. So now Maryland will have to work from behind here the rest of the third period. Still have more than enough time.
Yeah, you figure it was going to come eventually. I mean, 6 penalties. So Rider's able to tally in on the man advantage, and they regain the lead. It's 2-1.
Trevor Drake tries to recover the puck up the left side. Passed it up, though, and it was taken away by McAvoy.
My mistake on the scoreboard there. It's 2-1, not 4-1. Just fixed that. A little error with the X keys.
Puck goes behind Pelletier's net. It'll be freed up by Airy. Drake with it now, goes up the ice, gets it over to Healy, and Drake will go to the bench. Healy is surrounded by 4. Bronx tries to get a cross-ice feed. Goes off of Bronx and then to the front of the net where it'll be covered by Godfrey. They announced C.J. Perkins as the goal scorer.
That would be Perkins' second of the game.
Yeah, it would be Perkins' second of the game. We'll have to take a second look at that. It easily could have been 86. I thought I saw 36. But we'll have to double check. There's a lot of sixes as the secondary number on this Rider team. We'll take a second look at that and get you the number when we can confirm it as Muirhead takes the puck. It goes off of one of the defenders down there. Maryland still controlling the puck. They get it up to Healy. Healy through some traffic. Rister comes off the shoulder of Godfrey. Maryland still controlling with Eden. Eden's shot is deflected. Tomaszewski lost it. It's flipped out towards the blue line. Muirhead kept it in from his knees. Now it comes loose again. Muirhead this time in the neutral zone. He'll just drop it back in. Puck comes forward here for the Bronx yet again. Suture, a tight angle shot save made. Plenty doesn't know where the puck's at. And they did not score. They did not score. It's waved off. They had a rebound. Wanted it, didn't get it. So the refs will get some stick here.
Yeah, we had a good view on that as well. The puck was underneath Pelletier's pads, but it was loose. Pelletier didn't know where it was. He was moving around that, and we saw the puck underneath the pads.
And yes, it was Perkins on that goal on second review, not Cole. Looked like it was, but confused the 86 for 36. So C.J. Perkins has 2 goals now for Rider. And it is 2-1. They're going to have a talk about this, but it's really no way you can overturn that.
Just by the official's angle, you just blew it. He thought it was covered. It was not. It was loose. That happens. We've seen that.
It's worked in Maryland's disadvantage at times. They had one at Penn State that probably could have been a goal for Warner. That was loose that the officials blew dead. Unfortunate, it's part of the game. The officials don't always have the best angle of the puck. Steinberg tried to recover that puck. He got hit up against the boards. This one's flipped clear over to Beganowski, and we're going to get a penalty against Rider, I believe, for cross-checking.
Yep. You cross-check.
See who the guilty party is. This may be against Maryland. See, as a matter of fact, it was a little bit confusing because the play stopped while Rider had the puck. So it's Steinberg that actually goes to the box. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Steinberg's second penalty of the night as well. 7th penalty of the night for Maryland. Not good.
15:09 left in the third period. Now another chance for Rider to work on the power play. But here's Maryland shorthanded the other way. Muirhead, though, couldn't get control of that puck. This one is dropped back for Willaco. Actually checked that was Dalfara. Willaco is out on this line, though. Maryland able to get the clear here on this first time of asking on this kill. Still a minute and a half to go. And Rider will work from the back. Michael Dalfara Gives it up to Wallako. The captain risks one in. Save made, a rebound chance from Warozinski. Swept clear by Pelletier, I'm sorry. Wallako to the point. Left side, this is Curcio. Curcio got it up to Dalfara. Back to Wallako, all the way back to Curcio, but his shot goes wide, and the puck finds its way free all the way into the Rider zone. Viganowski trying to chase after it. He loses his balance there, goes down. Now a breakout chance here. Curcio risks one in, save made. Puck is loose, and it was cleared away there by McAvoy out of danger. McAvoy backhands one to the neutral zone. Went off a skate. Now here's Coyne. 28 seconds left on the Steinberg Miner. Coyne had this one flipped up, and this one goes out of play. A couple of sticks collide there.
Maryland's got some big defensemen on this team. Two of them on the ice right now, McAvoy and Haight. McAvoy 6'2", Haight 6'3", Airy 6'2", Holman 6'4", Koo is 6'3".
And the only guy under 6 foot is Ray McNamara. He plays a lot bigger than that, though. Trust me, it's not that he lacks
exactly.
physicality.
He's a very physical player. So they got some defensemen who could really play like the big boys. They are big boys.
Tomaszewski, a shot from the blue line saved. DePoy tried to get a rebound, couldn't chase it down in time. Tomaszewski tried to keep the attack alive. Puck gets out to the neutral zone. Airy backhands it back towards the Maryland end of things offensively. DePoy with it in the neutral zone. Gets it up to Healy. Healy takes it into the teeth of the D. It went off the foot of Coyne. Goes behind the net. Try to clear. Warner holds it in. Left point. Blake Warner a shot. That's blocked right from the point there by Evan. Pass across. Tomaszewski a shot. That one dribbled wide. Ryder gets the clear. Tomaszewski over to Airy here at the neutral zone. Airy brings it in. Turns his back to the net, and the puck drifts back out to the neutral zone where Piper Holman takes it. Holman goes to the right corner with it. It's backhanded clear. Drake can't hold it in. He'll throw it right back in. Maryland's off, so they got to tag up, and that gives Ryder a chance to settle themselves down. Suture gets it up to Quinn. Quinn risks one. Blocked there by Ray McNamara. 12-10 to go here in the third period. Maryland with another successful kill there on that Steinberg Miner. So we have another big hit here at center. We have a Ryder Bronk down, and he's going to stay down. That is Dylan Quinn down on the ice. Looked like he may have gotten hit near the back of the head. There's no penalty called.
Yeah, it looked like Pedersen was involved with the play, but there won't be penalty, it appears.
Yeah, unless it's a retroactive call, which is always possible when you see a guy go down like that. Score is 2-1, 12 minutes on the dot left to go in the third period. Ryder took the lead here in this third on a goal by C.J. Perkins as Quinn gets up, and he'll not need too much help. He'll find his own way back to the Ryder bench. But we may see a penalty here when they bring the captains in like that. You normally expect, hey, you're going to see a penalty here. For Maryland's sake, they're hoping that this is not a major. Which is always tough, though, because you see a guy go down like that, you think that, hey, there may be a penalty there. And for Maryland, they just really hoping that it's not a major. If there's a penalty at all, it actually looks like there's not going to be a penalty.
Yeah, Pedersen's still on the bench, so it looks like he's clear.
And again, that may have just been bringing the captains over to tell them why there was no penalty, and that was a clean hit.
And speaking of injury, DePoy's back out there on the faceoff, so good to see him being okay after he took that nasty fall to the ice. So DePoy's back out there.
Here's Warozinski, backhands one off the stick into the corner by Pelletier. Picked up by McAvoy. McAvoy was hit there by Schneider. Schneider over to Evan. That's a chance here from a tight angle. Schneider shoots, and save made by Pelletier. Does a good job covering the near post.
See Landon Wynn, you hear him say, ice is a little bit slippery there, bud, to Ryan Haight, who keeps falling out there.
Face-off goes to Ryder. Backhanded to Quinn. Good to see him back on the ice. Lined up for a possible hip check there. The puck goes into the back of the net area. McAvoy able to get it off the back of the net. Backhands it over to Landon Nguyen. Nguyen trying to get an outlet. Passes it up. Glove down there by Malacco. McAvoy loses this one. TJ Evan plays it off the glass. Lines up a one-timer there from Michael Jinks. That one was blocked. Recovered, though, by Suture. Swings it around. Trevor Drake to pick it up. Jinks is right on him, though. Here's McAvoy as he gets it back. Back up to Drake. Drake plays it off of the boards, trying to get it to Landon Nguyen, but this is going to be icing on the Terrapins. And Maryland trying to be a little sneaky there.
Yeah,
trying to get Haight off the ice. That's icing, can't make changes. And the ref was all over it.
I was watching that too.
Yeah,
trying to sneak onto the bench.
They're trying to sneak a change, and they can't change if you're the team that ices unless the home team changes. This one goes right off the play. Not the home team, I'm sorry, unless the icing, the team that didn't ice the puck changes, then Maryland would be able to change, but they can't do it otherwise.
Yep.
There's no good way to describe that in words, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Now Haight gets to the
Now
bench.
he
Doesn't
can
have
get to the
to,
bench off
doesn't have
that
to
cover.
sneak this time.
This goes out to the point. Redirected in front. Good save made by Pelletier. That was Cole on the redirect and went right into the chest protector of Pelletier.
See Pelletier squeezing those pads a lot tonight to cover up the puck.
He's had a good game. Saved 28 out of 30 shots. Maryland just needs to give him a little support on the offensive end. They scored the one goal from Haight. And that's all they've gotten so far. It's in the neutral zone, this puck. Cole had it, gave it away though. Tucker Healy up the left side. Healy's pass is tipped away. This is Jinks. Michael Jinks with a nice move there to beat his defender. Then he just drops it right in there for Pelletier. Pelletier sees that there was some pressure coming from Cole, and he will cover up. And there's again after Muirhead. You just see him. The mental games this guy plays are unmatched. As you saw, Cole went in towards the net, and then as he was going away, Muirhead just a little love tap on the legs. You see that a lot when it comes to Muirhead, just little taps, trying to get it. It's mental warfare when it comes to
it's part of his game.
Muirhead, and tries to get in the opposing team's head. That time trying to do it to Joey Cole. Ryder takes it past center ice. This is Perkins. He's on a hat trick. Trying to put this thing away, but he goes down in the slot. 9:40 left to go here in the third period. Maryland's looking for an equalizer. The next goal in this game is huge if there is one. Massive hit there. That was Airy laying it down behind the net. But at the end, Ryder got the puck back, but it's poke checked away from Schneider. Here's Liam Eden. Eden sets and fires the pass up, was looking for Healy. This is going to be icing if Ryder gets there first, and they will. And Maryland, again, can't change. They were trying to. But Healy's going to have to come back on the ice and take this draw. Nope, he's trying to get on the ice, I'm sorry. So they'll have to leave DePoy out to take this face off. Jetson Koo gets it off the face-off over to Ray McNamara. Eden passes forward towards Beganowski. Maryland can't get control in the neutral zone. Puck just drifting. Jetson Koo fans on that dump-in attempt. Doesn't hurt the Terps in the end, though, as TJ Evan had to backtrack to get the puck. While Rosinski. Puck goes to Pelletier, and he will cover for another face-off. Pelletier, you can see and understand being a little bit more careful today. Playing the puck, he's not taking as many chances after the gaff yesterday where he tried to play the puck, fanned on it, and then gave it away for a Josh Finlayson goal.
He expressed some gratitude toward Hunter Airy as well, scoring at the right time after that Pelletier blunder, but they got the win, which is what matters most. This is a delayed offside.
And that one's off here. They do tag. Ryder tries to get it up ice, looking for Suture. TJ Evans hit by his own bench. This one's dumped in by Maryland again as they got possession back. It'll be picked up here by Nick Padula. Padula to Suture, back to Padula. Padula gets it up near Quinn, but went straight to McAvoy. 8 minutes to play here in the final period. Maryland down 2-1. Steinberg got hit, brought it into the offensive zone, though. DePoy couldn't get control. Here's Drake trying to dig it clear. Goes back out to the neutral zone for Haight. Over to McAvoy. McAvoy over to Trevor Drake. Drake drifts right in front. He's got a chance. Couple chances in front. They can't put it home. And did they score? No. Wilson thought it was in. Waved off. Unfortunately, we didn't get a great look at it. There was a gaggle, a ton of bodies in front. We'll get a second look at it here on the delayed stream. Again, you're not going to get much from this look from how far we are from the action. Chase Wilson thought he put it home. There was an initial wave off. Again, we had the situation that we saw with Ryder on this end. They had to wave it off because they just lost sight of the puck. Maryland's bench obviously not particularly pleased with that, but they're just going to have to wave that one off because you cannot, again, look back at that and try to make that call after you blew the whistle. That play's dead as far as everybody's concerned on the ice.
Yeah, we saw it go both sides tonight.
Shot comes in from Haight. It was blocked. Taking away McAvoy. Gets it up to Drake again. He generated that chance. He's going to try and generate another one. Try to pass across into the slot. Couldn't find its intended target. Landon Nguyen had it pop up off of his stick into the neutral zone. Haight has to backtrack all the way into his own zone, and he gives it away. Cole from a tight angle hits it off the outside of the post. Pelletier had it covered, though. Cole out to the point. Dalfara to Jinx. Jinx's one-timer wanted a deflection. We have a Terrapin down, and we'll get another stoppage here. That is...
I think it's Landon Nguyen.
It looks like Landon Nguyen is down. Take a look here at what may have happened to Nguyen if we do have it. Looks like we were following the puck, but Nguyen kind of hit away from the play. And he will make his way off the ice, grabbing his arm. Wasn't Nguyen able to get off. It's been a very physical game. We've had a couple guys go down and need to be helped off the ice, and that has not changed here as this game's raged on. Down to 7:17 left to play third period. 30-20 the shots in favor of Ryder, and Maryland still looking for that equalizing goal. Puck's tied up here to the left of Pelletier. Tomaszewski gets it in the left corner. He tried to flip it clear. Goes off the netting, so we're going right back there for another face-off. This is a tie-up here. Healy wins the face-off in the end. Tries to flip it clear for Liam Eden. Eden squares up. He's going to try and bring it down the ice. From a tight angle, he shoots. It goes high and wide, and it can't be held in by Muirhead. There he plays it off the boards. Puck goes across the crease. It'll be held by Nick Ruggiero.
See Muirhead getting into it again.
Here's Eden. Over to Tomaszewski. They try to pass it in front for Muirhead. He was behind him now. 3-on-2 breakout here for the Bronx. That was a really good interception, though, by Healy. It's another good two-way forward. He does get back for that defensive support. But here comes Perkins. Backhands one to Schneider. He shoved off the puck, though. Goes to Healy yet again. Healy plays it up for Steinberg. Went through him, or tried to at least, but he did lose the puck to Perkins. Schneider goes back to Perkins with 6:09 left to play. This one dumped in. Maryland chases after Tomaszewski. Will get there first. He'll backhand it around for Airy. Back to Tomaszewski. Tomaszewski waiting to make a move. He'll go back across for Airy. Back to Tomaszewski again. That pass wasn't on target though, but he did tip it forward enough to get it to Bieganowski. Bieganowski dumps it in, swings it around, but it was behind the red line. That's icing.
So the same Terps will stay out. It's going to be DePoy on the face-off, that second line.
Go up against TJ Evan on this draw to the left of Henry Pelletier. It's one by Maryland. Tomaszewski clears it. Goes off of wall. Rosinski couldn't control it. Brings it back in. Here's TJ Evan. This one flipped off of the boards. Quinn chasing after it. It's Airy. Spins clear of Quinn, trying to get this puck out. TJ Evan gets involved as the puck goes to Steinberg at the far side. Pass gets to Bieganowski through traffic. Bieganowski brings it in. Puck goes one way, Bieganowski goes the other. DePoy gets it. He's crushed against the near side boards. Puck goes back out to the neutral zone. It'll be taken by Sucher. Sucher's tight angle shot off the left pad of Henry Pelletier. DePoy tried to beat his man, TJ Evan, but Evan did a good job poke checking it away. Gets the puck back for Ryder with under 5 minutes left to play. So it's backhanded into the Maryland zone. Pelletier thought about coming to play, but he had Piper Holman. Holman behind the net, and he had it taken away from behind, nearly in a bad spot. Airy gets to it. Backhands it off the glass, then he throws a man down by the blue line. Here's a shot from a tight angle from Cole. It's popped up by Pelletier and then right into the breadbasket for a stoppage. Maryland's got to make their push now if they want to try and tie this thing up.
That's exactly right. You got 4:29 left on the clock.
Puck goes straight to Pelletier again for another stoppage. Right off the draw. Now to 4:27 left on the clock. Face-off goes to Ryder. Shot quickly comes in, blockered away by Pelletier. Wallako on the effort. Cole spins away from a defender. Puck is loose. Backhanded by Roch. Gets to Dalfara. He tries a shot blocked by Drake. It's dumped back in, though. Roch tries to get it back. It's poked away by, looked like that was Cole, and we had a whistle. Cannot imagine what this is for. Both teams will make subs, I guess. That puck did end up outside past the blue line. It was an offside call, I can only imagine.
And now the top unit's back out there on both sides.
Expect to see them a lot here in the last 4 minutes. Maryland looks for a tying goal. Here's Healy with it. Lays it back for a one-timer from Eden. That one off the shoulder of Godfrey and into the netting. Maryland's 21st shot of the night. Only one has beaten Adam Godfrey in this game so far. 3:55 to go here in the final period. Faceoff brings the puck all the way into the Maryland end as McAvoy got the puck, and it looked like C.J. Perkins just ran into Pelletier, but it looked like he ran into a brick wall.
That's what you call an ankle breaker.
Just flew right into Pelletier. Pelletier stood his ground, didn't move. Ryder gets the puck back. It's dumped in. 3.5 to go in the final period. It'll be taken by Haiti. Backhands it to McAvoy. McAvoy lost control, still holding on to the puck, however. McAvoy up the near side for Healy. Healy gets it across here for Liam Eden. Eden through the slot, through some traffic, backhands one across. It finds its way to Tomaszewski. Tomaszewski trying to keep this chance alive. It goes to Eden. Maryland's got some space here near the point. They do get it to Muirhead. Back to Eden. Eden a shot. Save made by Godfrey. It'll be a clear opportunity here for Ryder. Goes back out to the neutral zone. Then Tomaszewski gets to try to get a shot, but a stick in there by Ryder to send that one up and over as we'll start to take a look or keep our eye out on Pelletier as when he'll head for the bench. Down to 2:43 left here in the period.
Goaltender coach Adam Childs looking over at Pelletier. Pelletier looking over at the bench. I'm sure it's going to come soon. A little bit early, but we'll let you know when that happens.
We'll have our eye on it. Stick went flying off the netting here, left corner. Maryland trying to get the puck back with Depoy out there. They're going to get this group one last look here before they go back to the top unit. Want to get them as much rest as possible. Here's TJ Evan as he took it away. Evan fed it across. Shot there from Suture. That was blocked. Suture tries to get the puck back there against the far boards. Maryland trying to clear. They get it to the neutral zone. And it will be held here by TJ Evan. Evan dumps it in. Goes wide. Here is Tomaszewski. Over to Airy. Airy will take the puck into the attacking zone. This one is wristed high and into the netting. This is another spot where we'll see, and as we would expect at this point of the game, they're going to get ready to pull the goalie, but before they do that, Joe Carter wants a timeout. And there's going to be some strategy talk here for the Maryland Terrapins. Again, this is it's a tough set. There's not always a ton of practice here in the 6-on-5, and the biggest key for Maryland and for any team actually in a 6-on-5 situation is the fact that it needs to feel like an extra attacker that's generating something and not someone that's taking up space on the ice, because even that can actually be difficult because it does clog the lanes sometimes.
Yeah, you're not going to have much space, so you got to be able to be crafty and make those effective plays. You can't just go in there and hope for the best. You got to work for it. And I'm sure Coach Carter is going to have something to say about a specific play they have in mind or what, but we've seen a lot of magic in this team throughout the course of the season, last night being potentially the best example of that. We'll see if they can pull it off again tonight with 1:53 remaining in this one. As here you see the boys huddling together. They're going to have one final push here in their final regular season game.
And they need one here on the extra attacker. I don't expect Pelletier to come out of this huddle. He does not. So Maryland has the extra skater on. Out there they have Airy, Eden, Healy, McAvoy, Tomaszewski, and one other that I cannot quite make out the number on. Looks like it's Chase Wilson. Wilson ended up passing that one across. Ryder gets the clear. Healy will recover near his own side. Nearly has it taken away, but Healy recovers. He'll lead the attack, and we have a whistle. Looks like something on the ice. Looks like may have been a paper that was lost by possibly the Ryder crew. On the other side, it looked like they lost a piece of paper up from the perch up there above the scorer's table.
It appears so.
(2-1) Ryder, 90 seconds to play. The neutral zone face-off is won by the Bronx. They try and clear. Does get cleared to an extent. McAvoy lays it back for Airy. Airy leads the attack. His pass towards Healy was a little off target. Healy's got to now scramble to try and get the puck back. He does. Gets it to McAvoy at the point. McAvoy goes across for Beganowski. His one-timer's blocked, and it's cleared away. And this is icing against Ryder. So we'll walk the ice for a face-off in the offensive zone for Maryland. So And trying to score from distance, as you would normally expect here, with that icing still in order with no penalty.
Well, first things first, you're going to have to win the face-off. You see 3 guys lined up on the left side.
It is won by Maryland. Tomaszewski backhands it. Trying to get the clear here again, Ryder, and they do yet again, and again this will be icing. Now 49.1 to go. So again, Maryland key on these 6-on-5's got to win that face-off. This time it's won by Ryder, and long distance shot. Is it on target? No.
So we'll do this for
Yeah, this is going to be a long minute.
third time or
Yes,
fourth
this is, I
time?
believe, the third time. It's going to be like this for a long stretch there as Ryder's just trying to score from the length
Yeah.
of the ice.
Ryder's playing the NHL accuracy challenge right now.
Preparing for the All-Star game, it seems, while Maryland's trying to get anything on target here. They're going to lose this face-off again. This time they will keep it in the zone, though. Tomaszewski went down, though. They're just continuing to lay big hits. Now Evan with an opportunity could put this away. Just poked this one into the zone, though, down to 30 seconds left to play. Eaton plays it up ice. No one was there for it, though. Here's Sucher. Sucher just holding it. He'll flip one in. It was defended well, though, by Airy. Held the puck, Maryland. This is their last shot. They're going to go to Liam Eden. Eden up the left wing. He's looking for a pass across the ice. Got it near Healy, and it's poked clear. Only 10 seconds left now. An extra effort there by Ryder may get them through this game with only 5 seconds left. They're going to do it here as Evan does a great job just almost laying on the puck there. And the Ryder Bronx are victorious here on home ice as they beat the Maryland Terrapins by a score of 2-1 here at Iceland. They played solid hockey, and Maryland just didn't have the juice offensively, and they find themselves having to take the loss there with a 2-1 final scoreline.
Well, it was a good battle, and went down 1-0, tied it at 1, end result 2-1 in favor of the Bronx as you see the handshake line begin now at center ice. I think the moral of the story is too many penalties. Ryder eventually cashed in on it after the 6th one. And they had 7 in total, Maryland that is. Ryder only with 2. The lone goal for the Terps is Ryan Haight. That came at the midway point in the second period. And C.J. Perkins lighting the lamp twice for Ryder. Shot totals are 34-21 in favor of the team in white.
This wasn't enough for Maryland. They thought they had a goal there to tie it up from Chase Wilson. And Maryland will fall in their final conference game of the season, 2-1. Bronx will improve to 18-3-2. Maryland 7-10-1 going into the Crab Pot tournament next weekend at McMullen Ice Arena / the Brigade Sports Complex. We'll be there for Maryland Hockey Network. Maryland trying to get their first Crab Pot victory in 30 years. There'll be a reunion squad there for the 1992 team that won that Crab Pot for Maryland, and they're going to try and do it in front of that group that was the first.
Yeah, that'll be a very special weekend for Maryland. They'll face Navy in that first game, and if they win, they'll face the winner of Stevenson and Towson.
And that is the way it'll shake out. That game is at 8 o'clock at the Brigade Sports Complex. We'll be there for Maryland Hockey Network. If you can't be there, be here. And we'll bring you through all the action there at the Crab Pot. Following weekend is the mock playoffs, so it's winner go home time for Maryland. And that will be, I believe, here at Iceland, if I'm not mistaken. It's somewhere in New Jersey if it's not here. But we'll update you as time goes on. So final score here one more time, 2-1. Ryder gets the win over Maryland here, Maryland's final conference regular season game. They're back in action at the Crab Pot next week. But that'll do it for us here from Iceland. For my partner, Matt Fusillo, I'm Mark McClure. Wishing you Very pleasant rest of your weekend and rest of your night. Bye for now.